Exactly. It took place right after the president started delivering his speech, and he gave a message saying that the insurgents cannot, prevent the progress of the Afghan people. But it has been around 4 hours. Police is saying that the attack is over, but still we have. We have been hearing some gunshots and rocket sound and a plume of smoke in the sky. Obviously, we have been seeing from here. The area, the location has been evacuated by Afghan special forces, and they are still trying to, conduct clearance operation. However, the number of the assailants, it's not clear yet, but police is saying that 2 have been killed so far. The attackers actually, launched their attacks since a couple hours ago, and it has actually affected some 5 locations in the city. PD 1, 2, 10, 9, and 16. We still do not have any clue about the civilian casualties, but it's obvious that most of the areas have caught fire, and firefighters are still trying to douse, and we have to wait and see what will be the result. But it was quite big attack that actually created a fear among the people, especially in the very beginning of the Eid day, and people are now questioning the presidential, speech, especially criticizing that why this happened, why the government has failed to secure the capital.
And this is all while the Taliban is still holding 12 hostages after they attacked a bus convoy yesterday. So in spite these calls for a ceasefire and all the words of Ashraf Ghani, the Taliban is increasingly active.
Well, in the recent weeks, we have witnessed Taliban's massive operations across the country, especially in eastern Ghazni city, and then Faryab, and then Baghlan, and then eastern Afghanistan. But still there is a hope for a ceasefire. However, still we are not sure that if the Taliban is behind the attack. But analysts believe that if this is a Taliban's work, then the ceasefire may end up with a deadlock that is already raising a lot of questions about this process. But again, people believe that there must be a regional consensus, as the government claimed several times that the regional countries are involved in the war in Afghanistan. So that's why Taliban are trying to approach U.S. and talk to them about the ongoing peace process or negotiations. But still, we have to wait and see what will be the Taliban's reaction, because if this attack is not coordinated by the Taliban, then it means that it was against the ceasefire, it was against the Taliban, it was against the Afghan government, and it was against the Afghan people. This is what the analysts believe so far. But still, we have to wait and see, because Taliban hasn't taken any reaction about this attack, plus they haven't said anything about the ceasefire.